Going keto doesn't mean you have to be stuck in the kitchen all the time. Sure, for some of you, sticking to a routine works great, but life isn't always about predictability, right? So sometimes you've got to travel, or you're dining out, or you want to hang out with friends or family, or whatever the case may be. That's where things can get a little tricky on the keto diet. So traveling through airports, picking keto-friendly dishes from tricky restaurant menus, sticking to your keto plan at social events. It might seem tough, but once you start doing it, it's actually a breeze. There's not a lot of thinking to it. The main thing you really want to focus on is your goal. What is your keto goal? You don't have to see following a keto diet as a strict, boring way of eating. It's normal to have times when you want to enjoy a special meal or treats or whatever, and that's totally fine. But on the other hand, if your main goal is reaching that ideal body weight and reversing insulin resistance, it's okay to be strict on your keto plan until you achieve those goals. Ultimately, it's about finding the balance that works best for you and your health goals, and being strict is okay because you are improving your life and your health. So let's just briefly go over some scenes that could happen in your journey until you reach your health goal. If you are traveling or going on vacation, book hotels or Airbnbs or houses with a kitchen or kitchenette or a mini fridge. This setup allows you to maintain control by preparing some of these meals at your temporary home. This is so beneficial during extended trips. So beneficial. You can see the picture of mine down below when I had just a mini fridge, as I do a lot of travel nursing. So I will tend to find what I can. It may not be 100% perfect, but it's way better than eating fast food every single day. Another tip is to research the restaurants that you're going to go to. If you're traveling on trips or just going out for a getaway with your family, look up the restaurants. Everything nowadays is online, so you can look up the restaurants' menus and start researching and looking through and finding ketogenic friendly options. And those usually will be a protein and a vegetable dish. So those are pretty easy. You can find those just about at every single restaurant. Whether you're traveling by car or by air, you need to pack strategically. This will help you stay on course. So pack non-perishable keto-friendly snacks like mixed nuts, jerkies. The low-carb protein bars are great for air travel, and you can put those in your carry-on bag. Just make sure they're not open. I do that all the time. On my road trips, because I do travel a lot by car, I always have a little mini cooler or something in my seat with me. So it's easy to put like celery or, some berries or your peanut butters or anything like that in those little coolers. So have those with you. Those are very, very helpful. In my to-go travel bag, I have in the car, not on the plane. In that bag, I have many extra virgin olive oils in there. I have packets of salmon or tuna, and I have beef jerky, all kinds of stuff in there. I also will make hard boiled eggs, and I can put those in my cooler as well. So there are so many options that you can do. You just got to think outside the box. Another tip you can do, especially if you're air traveling and you're at your point in your keto journey where you are fasting very easily and you don't have those cravings and you're staying fuller longer, consider doing that. It prevents the consumption of those unhealthy plane snacks, and it can even alleviate jet lag symptoms. Did you know that? It can. And it helps support your immune system when you're fasting. So that is a great option to help with a lot of symptoms that come with air traveling. On airplanes, The cabins have low humidity levels, so that and being at the elevations can promote dehydration. So make sure that you are getting water, and you can even have those to-go electrolyte packets in your travel bag as well. While you're waiting to get on the plane in the airport, there are a lot of keto-friendly options through everywhere. Just look for the best ones that are available. Usually it's the nuts, the cheeses, the pork rinds, or anything like that. You will find them. Just make sure you're looking at your ingredients. The last thing I want to go over here is alcohol. When you're in ketosis, alcohol can have a more pronounced and quicker effect on your body compared to when you were not following a ketogenic diet, when you were high carb and you had all that blood sugar dysregulation and a lot of glycogen stored in your body. This is mainly because your liver prioritizes alcohol metabolism over fat metabolism. So if you're drinking alcohol, that will temporarily put your fat burning on hold. Your body will not prioritize that at all. Additionally, on keto, your body's those glycogen stores that we depleted, which means that there's less glycogen to dilute the alcohol in your system. So as a result, the alcohol that you do drink is absorbed more rapidly, leading to a faster intoxication. So because keto can sometimes lead to these increased sensitivities to the alcohol, you may find that you feel the effects not just quicker, but also stronger. So it's very important to be mindful of your alcohol intake and its effects. All right, I want to just go a little bit deeper into the alcohol because I really want to drive this home. Alcohol is considered a toxin by your body. When you drink alcohol, your liver prioritizes metabolizing and clearing it from your system. This is because alcohol is converted into acetaldehyde, a toxic compound that can cause significant damage to your cells and your tissues if it's not quickly broken down and eliminated. So your liver works very, very hard to get it out of your system. So that's why the fat metabolism and everything else goes on the back burner. So alcohol will lead to potentially harsher hangovers. So if you decide to drink alcohol, select low carb choices. Do the spirits like the whiskeys, tequilas, vodkas, gin rum, brandy are even acceptable in moderation. The lighter colored alcohols typically are preferred. These can be mixed with water or soda water, which can help keep you hydrated. You can even add lemon or limes into those as well. There's also a lot of gluten-free beers that are on hand now too. You can also do non-alcohol strategies. So do the soda waters, the spritzes, the alcohol-free drinks. You don't have to have alcohol in your hand when you're socializing. So just keep that in the back of your mind as well. So your task, just make sure you're checking labels if you're traveling or if you're going by car or going out to restaurants. Just prepare yourself ahead of time and mindful alcohol consumption. All right, I will see you tomorrow.